Hey, you have clicked on the perfect video if you want a serious and sober discussion about the history of the U.S. Treasury Department. No, I promise. Drunk raccoons. We're going to talk about drunk raccoons.
It's the first time in over 100 years that a woman will be featured on U.S. paper currency.
So yesterday, the Department of the Treasury announced they're going to redesign the $10 bill, and on this new redesigned bill, they are going to put a woman. The new $10 bill will still have Alexander Hamilton on it, and it will also have a woman who is yet to be determined on the bill. You can't just kick off Alexander Hamilton off the bill. Americans love they love the way he suggested that Congress should charter a national bank, and how he wrote 51 of the 85 Federalist Papers. I mean, you know Americans, they love Federalist Papers. And yes, I know, Alexander Hamilton was the first U.S. Secretary of the Treasury, so it makes sense he'd be on a bill. It's just a joke. I was just kidding. So this comes after a lengthy campaign to get more women featured on U.S. currency, especially paper currency, where currently they are not represented. There was also a plan floated to feature a woman on the $20 bill, though this was overruled, and Andrew Jackson is going to remain on that one. It will look different, but it's going to remain unchanged in terms of who's on it. There was also a push to get a woman featured alone on the $10 bill rather than complimenting Alexander Hamilton, who will stay. The Treasury Department has not actually announced who the woman on the new 10 will be, and they are accepting suggestions via social media using the hashtag #TheNew10. As you can imagine, Beyonce has been a very common suggestion. Harriet Tubman has also been a very common choice, and she actually won the poll at womenon20s.org when people were voting on who would be on the new 20. Popular Science has also published an article with some women of science that they would like to see on the 10, including aviator Amelia Earhart, Elizabeth Blackwell, who was the first woman to earn an MD in the United States, and early NASA mathematician Melba Roy-Moulton. Other interesting nominees we've seen come in: Frances Perkins, the first woman to serve on a president's cabinet. She was FDR's Secretary of Labor. Tina Fey and Amy Poehler, Maude and Golden Girls star Bea Arthur, and of course, Rachel Dolezal. So a lot of people have disagreed with the decision to change the $10 bill instead of changing who's on the $20 bill. At Reasonably Sharp says, why mess with Alexander Hamilton on the new 10 when you could just as easily ditch outspoken racist Andrew Jackson? Still others disagreed with the decision to reboot the currency at all. Right-wing radio host Mark Levin tweeted, quote, replacing Hamilton on a $10 bill? Obama is a disgrace. Well, one to one right there. I feel like he could have started with pretty much any sentence, be like, hot weather in Florida today. Obama is a disgrace. And then Ben Shapiro of Breitbart says, in honor of our moronic country, let's just put a mirror on the $10 bill because everyone deserves to feel special. That's right, put a woman on the bill, might as well just put everybody on there now. The barriers are down. I love that today, same day, he also tweeted, Bill Clinton should put a stripper on the $10 bill. He certainly put enough $10 bills on strippers, because apparently Ben just got a job writing jokes for Jay Leno in 1994. So now we ask you, what lady do you think deserves a spot on the $10 bill? Don't say Beyonce. Everyone has already thought of that. Let us know in the comments below. Be sure to like this video and subscribe to What's Trending for lots more talk about the U.S. Department of the Treasury.